I call real dancing. You know, honey, we're all wrapped up in each other.
Oh, Calvin.
Sorry, honey.
Calvin, I wonder if you pay the check. I told Mater I'd be home early.
Wait a minute. Who is this guy, Mater?
Oh, no, Calvin. Mater is your mother.
Uh-uh. My mother's name is Sarah.
Calvin, I mean my mother. We call her Mater.
Oh. Well, have you told Mater about me yet?
Well, not yet, Calvin. You see, I have to be very careful. She thinks every man is after my money.
Then you haven't told her about us getting married?
Well, I don't know about our getting married, Calvin. I know you care for me, but how do you know it's love?
How do I know it's love? Honey, that's like asking Barney Oldfield if he knows how to shift gears.
Drink to me only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Or leave a kiss within the cup, and I'll not ask for wine.
What you singing, sister dear?
It's me all right, Maggie Bell.
Oh, my.
You know something. I either got to get a new mop bringer or wear a raincoat on cleaning day. You been shopping, sister?
Yeah. And guess what I heard down at the beauty shop? That Calvin Burnside is getting married to Nancy.
Huh? What does a young girl like that see in him?
I haven't any idea, but I know what he sees in her. Her money.
Isn't that disgusting? Marriage for money? That never works out, sister dear.
Yes, I know how terrible I felt when dear, sweet Montgomery turned out to be a deadbeat.
We should have known he was nothing when at the wedding the clothing store repossessed his morning coat right off his back going down the aisle.
They said at the beauty parlor that Nancy's mother is worth $200,000.
$200,000? I don't think she's going to take too kindly to a son-in-law who gets his wardrobe from the Salvation Army.
Congratulate me. I finally found the one girl in the world for me, and we're going to get married.
Almost a bullseye. Well, Calvin, you have my sympathies.
Sympathy? Colonel, what's so wrong with marriage?
Calvin, it's a sneaky way to do it. These quick weddings. You meet the gal one day, you engage the next. From then on, they're so busy planning the wedding, you can't talk to her. Then the day before the marriage, you can't see her at all. And when you do marry her, she's wearing a veil.
Well, what's wrong with all that?
Calvin, have you ever gone into a grocery store to buy a honeydew melon?
Sure.
Well, marriage is just like buying a melon, without the privilege of squeezing it before you take it home.
Yeah, well, I'm not worrying about that. With me and Nancy is the real thing. And, Colonel, you are the first one I'm inviting to the wedding.
I don't want any part of it.
She's a wonderful girl.
You can leave me out.
She's loaded with money.
Calvin, shake hands with your best man.
Well, that's generous of you. Of course, the only thing is, Nancy's mater doesn't want her to marry anyone who's after her money.
Yeah, that might throw a monkey wrench into the matrimonial machinery. Calvin, let me tell you something. You need someone on your side. Someone who has your interest at heart. Someone who is crafty, underhanded, and who would stop at nothing to get their hands on that money.
Yeah, but I don't know anyone like that.
Calvin, you heard the expression that you can't see the forest for the trees. Well, right now, you are standing in the shade of the biggest weeping willow that ever grew.
Hello?
Hello? Nancy?
Oh, Calvin, it's you.
Yeah, Nancy, I've been talking to a friend of mine, and he's got a great idea. He suggests we elope without telling your mama.
Oh, Calvin, if I did that, Mater would disinherit me.
Funny how a great idea can go sour, isn't it?
Well, you see, a while ago, I was in love with a boy named Rupert. We were engaged, but he never could put over his big deal, so Mater made us break up. She said that wedding bells will never ring for a man that's penniless.
She did, huh?
She said I must marry a man who is not after my money. You have money of your own, don't you, Calvin?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I just came into some money recently. I'm going to consult my financial advisor this afternoon.